Have you ever desperately prayed for something and it just never came? You begged Allah, but it felt like your voice was lost in the wind. What if I told you what you truly want is already written, but you're looking in the wrong place? Section 1. The struggle we all relate to. We live in a world where wanting more never ends. We chase dreams, we chase people, we chase the feeling of being enough. We say we want happiness, peace, love, success. But when we finally get what we asked for, why do we still feel empty? Have you ever prayed so hard for something, and when you got it, it didn't feel like you thought it would? That promotion, that relationship, that one big win, it was supposed to fix everything, right? But instead it just made the silence louder. Because the truth is, the heart wasn't created to be fulfilled by the dunya. The Prophet ﷺ said, if the son of Adam were to own a valley of gold, he would desire another. So here's your first clue, that what you truly want might not be what you truly need. You were created for something higher, something deeper, something eternal. But the dunya keeps whispering, just one more achievement, one more like, one more person to finally love you. And so we run and run and run. But the finish line keeps moving. It's not your fault you feel this way. You're not broken. You're just looking for soul-level fulfillment in a world made of dust. Your heart wasn't designed to be satisfied by temporary things, not even the best of them. Not marriage, not money, not recognition, not comfort. Because everything here ends, everything here fades. And maybe, just maybe, Allah is letting you taste this emptiness so you can finally turn to what actually fills you. Not the illusion of control, not the chase of validation, but Him. Because when Allah fills the heart, it stops craving everything else. This is the struggle we all relate to. You're not alone in feeling it. But now that you see it, what will you do? Will you keep chasing shadows? Or will you start seeking the light? That's the real question. And the answer might change everything. Section 2. Emotional storytelling. I once met a brother, well-educated, financially stable, respected by everyone who knew him. On the outside, his life looked perfect. Nice house, good career, a beautiful family. But behind closed doors, he was crumbling. He sat across from me, eyes hollow, voice low, and he said something I'll never forget. Mufti, I have everything I ever asked for, but I wake up every morning feeling dead inside. He had the world in his hands, but nothing in his heart. You see, he had filled his life with all the things people dream of, status, wealth, accomplishments, but none of it touched his soul. He thought he was living the dream, but in reality his heart was starving. Why? Because he forgot the one who created that heart. And the soul can only go so long without its source, like a body without water, a flame without oxygen. Verily, in the remembrance of Allah, do hearts find rest. That's not just a verse, that's a diagnosis. And for so many of us, it's the cure we've been ignoring. It's not the car, it's not the job, it's not the spouse, it's not the followers or the applause. It's Allah that your soul is truly yearning for. The brother broke down in tears as we spoke, not because he was weak, but because he realized what he had forgotten. He remembered Allah, and in that moment, he tasted something no money could buy. It wasn't instant, but slowly, the emptiness began to lift, the numbness started to fade, and the light returned to his eyes, not because his circumstances changed, but because his heart finally reconnected with its creator. This story isn't just about him, it's about all of us. Because at some point, we all try to fill our hearts with the dunya, and we all learn the hard way that it never truly works. So if you've been feeling hollow, if your soul feels like it's withering in silence, don't just upgrade your lifestyle, revive your heart, and remember the one it was made for. The peace, the clarity, the fulfillment. Then it starts with a shift, not in your life but in your heart. Dad Nan, step 1, realign your intention. Stop chasing the gift, start chasing the giver. When your goals become more about pleasing Allah than pleasing people, everything begins to feel lighter. The stress, the pressure, the comparison, it all fades when your heart is rooted in the right place. Dad Nan, step 2, build a real connection with your salah, not robotic, not rushed, real. Each salah isn't just a ritual, it's your anchor. It's your direct line to the one who sees you drowning while everyone else thinks you're fine. Each salah is not a position of weakness, it's an intimate meeting with the King of Kings. Speak to him like he knows your pain, because he does. Dad Nan, step 3, make dua but also act. Islam isn't passive, it's powerful. Tie your camel, then trust Allah with the outcome. As the Prophet ﷺ said, strive for that which benefits you, seek the help of Allah, and do not give up. Sahih Muslim. That means you don't just wait for life to change. You move, you try, you hustle with tawakkul in your chest, because Allah loves the effort, even if the results don't come right away. And here's the part we often forget. What if the delay in your dua was actually Allah protecting your soul? What if that thing you thought you needed would have taken you further away? What if that thing you thought you needed would have taken you further away? Actually to stuvin would have not pien to ligden from him. What if he withheld it not out of punishment but out of mercy? Because sometimes unanswered du'as are actually answered prayers in disguise. Allah gives you what you'd ask for if you knew what He knows. So keep walking, keep praying, keep realigning your heart, and know this: the moment you stop chasing the dunya and start chasing Allah is the moment the dunya loses its power over you. That's the shift, and it changes everything. Section 4. The beauty of surrendering to Allah. True peace doesn't come from getting everything you want. It comes from wanting what Allah has chosen for you. That's real surrender. Not giving up, but letting go. Letting go of the illusion that you know what's best and trusting the one who actually does. Sometimes Allah delays your plan because He's preparing something far greater than you imagined. Sometimes He removes what you were clinging to, not to punish you, but to protect you, your soul, your akhirah, your future. Think about it. That heartbreak you thought would destroy you, it shattered your pride and led you back to sujood. That job you lost, it forced you to stop relying on income and start relying on Ar-Razak, the ultimate provider. That loneliness you couldn't explain, it wasn't abandonment, it was an invitation, a whisper from Allah calling you back to Him, the one who never truly leaves. This is the beauty of surrender. It doesn't always feel beautiful at first. Sometimes it comes with tears, sometimes with confusion. But beneath all of it is a deeper peace, a quiet knowing that whatever comes from Allah is exactly what you need. The Quran reminds us, but perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you, and Allah knows while you know not. Surah Al-Baqarah 2211. Allah knows, you don't. And that's not a reason to fear. That's a reason to breathe, to stop forcing, to start trusting. When you surrender your heart to Allah, you're not losing control. You're handing it to the only one who never makes mistakes. And the irony, when you stop chasing what isn't meant for you, you start receiving what is: peace, contentment, and a closeness to Allah that no success can replace. So maybe the storm wasn't there to break you. Maybe it was there to wake you, to guide you, to cleanse you of everything that was pulling you away from Him. That is the beauty of surrender. And once you taste it, you'll never want to go back. Powerful reminder. You were never created to live life begging people for crumbs. You were created to walk with dignity, to live with purpose, to bow only to Allah. So if you really want peace, success, fulfillment, return to Him. He's the source of all that is good. And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. Surah At-Talaq 65:3. Comment below, what's something you've been praying for but haven't received yet? Let's reflect together. Subscribe for more reminders that reconnect your heart to your Creator. May Allah give you what's best, even if it's not what you expected.